Hello, beautiful souls. Let's talk about self-love, self-care, and positive affirmations, which are one of my favorite tools. And in my country, affirmations are not only popular, we even have a French name for them. We call them méthode Coué, after Dr. Coué, who invented this method at the turn of the 20th century. He developed a method based on the use of positive affirmations combined with mirror work. And he often liked to say that he never healed anyone, he just helped people heal themselves. And this method has helped millions of people already. But Émile Coué had already started to help people when he was still working as a pharmacist. And at the time, word got out that he was a miracle maker because such a huge proportion of his customers got well. But he knew the reason they got better was because he had told them that they would. Because when he was serving people, he would always say something like, "You'll get better in no time, don't worry," or "This will do you a power of good." And he would include a little note in their parcel that they found when they got home. So they felt reassured, they felt confident, they trusted him. And it meant that even before they ingested any drugs, their healing process had already started with this confidence. And that's what is called the placebo effect, which nowadays is sometimes used in a very negative way. But what it really means is that when it comes to healing, our state of mind is just as important as any treatment we might be having, or maybe even more important. So Émile Coué was fascinated by this power of suggestion, and he went on to study hypnosis, hypnotherapy. He developed his famous method and opened a clinic in which he treated many people for free. And very soon, many doctors in Europe started to apply the same method because it obviously worked. So, as I said, he was interested in healing people, as were the other doctors who followed in his footsteps. They were focused on the physical, mental, emotional well-being of their patients. But as Dr. Coué's reputation kept growing, he was invited to America, where he gave a series of conferences, and they had a huge impact on people like Napoleon Hill or Norman Vincent Peale, the New Thought leader, among others. People who saw a huge potential for this kind of method applied to other areas than just the field of medicine. So they adapted his ideas, they developed their own theories and wrote many books and taught a whole new generation of thought leaders, until eventually in the 1970s a lady called Louise Hay self-published a little book called Heal Your Body, on the mental causes of physical illness and the metaphysical way to overcome them. And she explained the source of many of the most common diseases and offered a positive affirmation to treat every one of them. And although some of her books were focused on healing or health, like this first one, Louise Hay also taught people how to use affirmations for other reasons to attract many things in their lives, like love, success, money, serenity, anything really, because the beauty of affirmations is their extreme flexibility. You can use them for anything, which will be discussed in another session, because we'll see several types of affirmations and which you use in which situation. But for today, I want to leave you with one of Louise Hay's favorite affirmations. She often liked to conclude a lesson by saying, "All is well in my world. All is well." Now, some people have told me this doesn't sound like anything really, but it's more profound and more powerful than you'd imagine. And it's an affirmation you can use all the time when you are upset, when you feel a huge resistance to a person or situation, when you are thinking this shouldn't be happening, or how can they do that to me? And I say resistance because we know, deep down, we know that what really hurts us is not the external cause, it's the way we react to it. So we need to remind ourselves that all is well, that we live in a friendly universe. We are protected. Everything is conspiring to our greater good, to our happiness, to our well-being. Eventually, even if now we don't see the reason, but everything happens for a reason, and every situation has a gift. So we need to trust, and we need to remember that all is well, that we are safe, that we can stop worrying, we can stop being upset. We need to remember that we can't control people or events. But sometimes something we don't like is actually useful. If something didn't work out, it wasn't meant to, and something even better is coming. If someone is treating us badly at work, at home, it might mean that we need to learn to set boundaries, to speak up, or even to walk out of a situation. Sometimes we say, no, it's all right, and until something really bad happens, we will accept a lot of negative energy, influence, treatment from others instead of standing up for ourselves and being brave and independent. Sometimes we need to make choices, and sometimes we need a huge wake-up call to push us. So even something that looks really bad in the moment can actually be a good thing in the long run. So repeat this affirmation: all is well in your world. All is well. You are safe. Life loves you and you are safe. So that's all for today, but stay tuned and take care.